What's up, everybody? Austin from Electron Company here. I'm in Hong Kong. We're about to go visit our factory, and this is probably what you expect to see in a factory like ours. But actually, it's more like this.
And that's the thing about Electro & Co bikes. They're built by hand. Designed in California by our engineering staff, piece by piece and bit by bit. We then work with suppliers who specialize in making these components, and we bring each individual part down to the nut, bolt, and washer into our factory. Finding good suppliers to build things to the quality standard that ENC is looking for was no easy task. We then take those parts and we assemble them together. The amount of parts required to build a motorcycle is staggering. There are hundreds and hundreds of components, and it is truly mind-boggling. Controllers need to be programmed, plastic needs to be injected, rubber needs to be applied, brakes need to be laser cut, frames need to be welded. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We have a whole bike to make here.
This is Mr. C. He's like the shop manager. He's like the number one, like, doer guy.
Here you can see the parts are coming together. Beautiful. The main frame, subframe, swing arm, and shock are all present. There's a lot left to do, but the ENC factory staff will make short work of putting these bikes together.
These here are all Surronster rides. You can tell because of the gold forks. We actually have a new colorway for Surronster rides. I will let Surronster tell you about that. But pretty cool to see his bikes on the line right now. Showed up at just the right time. It's a Sunday. These boys just work. So we're on a lower level floor at the factory. This is where we keep most of the overstock parts. Behind me are a bunch of supermoto wheels. Right here are some ETM 2.0 upgrade kits. So we also keep all the DIY parts in here before they come to our California warehouse. Overstock and DIY packing on this floor. It's kind of crazy how many parts we have to hold. We have to hold over 1,000 bikes worth of parts in order to keep up. And there's so many pieces, so many pieces. Like every single bolt, every single nut is on these racks, and it's a lot. And so our factory's been doing a really good job. Chargers, controllers, brakes, plastics, nuts, bolts, wire harnesses, everything back there, plastics, mod wheels, Susie, this guy, what's this guy's name? Mr. Jin?
My high school classmate.
That's cool. So, all the parts here, all the parts there. This is all the RTR stuff. It's Sunday, so we have just like a skeleton crew going on. They're packing up. Where is it? What kit is this? Ultimate 3.0? Let's see. Yeah, Ultimate 3.0 kit for razors. So those get all boxed up here, then they get shipped to California, and then any variables with your order, your brakes you ordered, your rotors, stuff like that, that get boxed up by people like Josh too, Don, Dylan, etc. at Electroland. I actually just got some Chinese chewing gum because I ate garlic. I don't know why I did that for breakfast. It was just gnarly, bro. Chinese garlic. So basically, we are looking at a bunch of new parts. Like, where are they? This is where I get excited. So we're gonna go put this stuff to the test with new suspension. We have new plastic colors. We have new anodized parts. We have new CNC stuff. We have stuff I can't even actually talk about yet. But pumped. I'm like a suspension whore. A good suspension just, I like it stiff. I like it stiff, you know? So this is a more sophisticated suspension. It may look similar, but the internals are much more complex. So I'll be excited to try this out. The normal ones are just kind of a bypass. They work great. These are gonna be epic. These are more similar as like, you know, a KYB or something more high end. I think these are gonna be epic, dude. I'm praying, I'm hoping on a wish that they're as sick as they seem. New sprocket, lighter, cooler looking, sexier. This is just a prototype. We might make these a little bit thicker, just in case you whack. It's strong enough, but if you whack it on a rock or something, you know, trying to think of everything here. Foot pegs are thicker now, mount 2.5 millimeter instead of 2.2. Things are getting better all the time, dude. Nano parts are coming soon. Oil slick. Colors. I'm fondling it.
Yeah, let's go, dude. Fucking China.
Don't do that. that thing is ripping right now.
Yeah.
Hey. So we're just mobbing downtown Yongkang, dude, trying to find a good spot to ride in the park. And the traffic out here is wild, bruh. Susie, she's trying to hide from the camera. We got all these bikes in various states of test. We're just testing stuff out in the Chinese streets, man. It's fucking kind of sick, honestly.
Yeah, come on. Whoa. Yeah. This is awesome. Hella temple vibes. I don't know if I got it. Come on. This is like urban temple enduro.
Dude, so we have 3 RTRs in experimental state and a bone stock Surron, and it takes a shit on us. We're riding all these pathways and stuff and going upstairs, so a lot of like jolting and whatnot. And this thing's just wigging out now. Like, look what it does. Cool. Doesn't work at all. Stranded on the river in China. God damn. Okay, so we're about to just leave this guy here with this thing. Mr. C's left for dead, and we're gonna go back and get a rescue truck because our Chinese Uber truck will not come and pick us up. Probably because we're white. Racist. We didn't say Mr. C at all. Actually, we just left him there and that's it. And now we're back at the factory and we're not gonna go get him. So, he gone.
And here we are, back at the factory, and the bikes are almost ready.
Hella RTRs, dude, man. All of these bikes need to get packed up in their boxes. They're on their wheels right now because every single bike is ridden a short distance as part of our quality control procedures. And that means that every bike is hand tested, then re-disassembled and put back into their box and packed. So we do a bunch of other quality control stuff, obviously. The bike is literally ridden by hand, built by hand, ridden, and then, you know, they didn't even exist yet. So, at any rate, built with love, packed with love, tested with love. So, we're gonna take an RTR to this new suspension factory, which we aim to use in the future. And we don't want anyone to see the RTR on the way there. We never let it leave the factory, and this right here essentially is gonna keep that camo going on. So that way when we're at the suspension factory and on the road, nobody can see what the bike looks like, because copying's a big thing out here and we're not gonna get copied. So straight up OEM, like car manufacturer style, like gotta keep that shit hidden. Okay, we're back. We went to the secret suspension factory yesterday. I couldn't show anything of that, but now all the bikes that were little babies have become grown up and boxed up, and they're ready to be shipped away to their new mommy and daddy. So there's like a ton of boxes, and we're gonna put them in a container soon, and they're gonna head on their way to our California warehouse, and that is gonna be a pretty interesting experience to fit 200 bikes into a container. Seems pretty like not fun. So check out ronsterrides.com for the new white version and the red version. There's one signed of each from Surronster himself. Who's gonna get these? Nobody knows, but there are 2 mystery bikes tucked away in these shipments. Someone's gonna get them. Kind of cool, kind of unique, kind of special. Surronster signed his own bike, and I guess I'm gonna sign one of ours. So you're gonna get a little Electrobrap signature. Austin is Electrobrap. After many years, I have revealed the truth, if it wasn't obvious. There it is. Someone's gonna get it. Who is it gonna be? Well, 1 in 200 chance with this one.
Oh!
Loading, loading. One pallet down, 10 jillion to go. This is Susie. She's gonna make sure all the bikes get to the warehouse and all of them are accounted for. That way, none are missing and nobody misses out on their bike. She's a paperwork lady.
Yeah. So I'm gonna conclude this video right here. There's a ton of stuff that we have left to do. I'll make some more videos, but for now, with this little factory tour and this container going out, that's all I got for this one.